Hello!
Hello.
Welcome, everyone.
Ohio.
To D6, where I, RCM, bring together several friends from across the internet to play on a D&D live stream show. First and foremost, I'm going to apologize if you guys hear a very dramatic sounding dog in the background. That is because I'm babysitting. Yeah. I'm babysitting a couple of dogs for the weekend. So we're back. Finally. We were gone last week due to some scheduling stuff, but we're back. And before we get into tonight, we're gonna do a couple of quick announcements. So first off, in case you guys may have not noticed, these past couple of weeks, we have returned with the Scales Above here on Roll for Damage.
Yeah.
I play as Ignis, or Ignis Brimblight for the campaign. I am a Divine Soul Sorcerer who is also a very, very violent pyromancer.
He's just tired and needs a vacation.
So you're a terrorist, in other words.
It's slightly. I have blown up many a building, and I have set fire to many people in that campaign with good reasoning, but you have to watch to find out. So if you guys are interested, Roll for Damage. The Scales Above every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, much like this game here on Sundays. And yeah, our second announcement, and I'm actually really happy to announce this, we have expanded the podcasts to another platform. We are now over on the Apple Podcasts platform, as well as Spotify and Anchor. So this is mainly because I realized that many of our listeners use Apple products in order to listen to their podcast, so I thought it would be easier to streamline that. So if you guys are interested, there'll be a post over on Twitter. I will update our Twitter links to include both Spotify and the Apple Podcasts as well, in case that you want to listen on either or platform. Okay, then there is that. Oh yes, our wonderful friends over at Gamer Supps. In case you guys don't know what Gamer Supps is, or Gamer Supplements, as Connor likes to put it. They are doing a Mystery March event this month. They are releasing a brand new waifu cup every week. Brand new design, and I don't think there are any brand new flavors. However, there is one I can show you, which I actually really like. So, to mark it off, to start off, there is now the brand new ninja design for Gamer Supps. I changed the top and the shaker. This is going to my friend Devin because she really liked this design. So if you guys are interested, I will be showing brand new cups that are coming out throughout the Mystery March event. If you guys want to go ahead and grab yourself a waifu cup or even some Gamer Supps, you can use the code SHIEMPAI, SHIEMPAI, and get 10% off your final order. gamersupps.gg/SHIEMPAI. Yes. Okay. I don't think there's any other announcements. There will be a... Oh, yes. Towards the end of this month, we will be down a Blue because she is moving.
I'm okay. No worries. Yeah. It's just gonna take a bit.
Yeah. So we might be having a guest. I have to check back on it. But if you guys are interested, I will announce who the guest will be before the episode drops. So
not this episode.
Not this episode, but follow us on Twitter. We have a Twitter account, by the way.
Yeah, I will be back. No worries.
Yeah. All right. That being all the D6 news. let us get into
Trouble.
And make it double.
and make it double. Let's get into tonight's episode of D6. So, where we had last left off. As our adventurers had finished their first mission for the EHS as well as for Alois Azure, you captured a unfortunately dead Rav Ironwood, otherwise known as the Stonemaker. In doing so, you've received your payment. You also collected a rather interesting artifact, which had been originally been in possession of one Thaimian Cross, who was killed during your investigation. In that time, you spent a few days out of Kilixmire, let the heat cool down, and with the permission of Harlan Kapoor, while you guys wait for your next black file, decided to come back to Kilixmire under the pretense that Citra would be visiting the local monastery here within Kilixmire, training to sharpen her monk-like skills. However, on the other hand in the city, Dante and Burra, you both head to the Silver Smile to glean a little bit more information off of why Dante wasn't able to get help during the Penance Dune situation. With a short meeting with the head of the Silver Smile, Hassan. After completing that conversation and even being given a gift as a apology for the matter, Dante, you turn to the rest of your friends and ask if they wish to do a heist on the dead man's home for any of his treasures that were left behind. Oh, and before I forgot, you, Burra and Dante, you ran into an Arknight.
Oh, yeah.
The same exact one that seemingly keeps finding you.
He's on my shit list.
Yep.
How big is that shit list?
Yeah. I gotta know, too. As your DM, I gotta know. So, after the sun falls to the south, Leodon and Citra, you both decide to head into the city to look for your other compatriots. And in doing so, you all decided that the best place to have this meeting for a heist, and also Citra and Leodon, the best place to probably find your friends, is none other than La Noire, which is a cafe owned by one Maurice La Noire.
And this time, Citra is actually wearing warmer clothes.
Yes, you also got some robes. The night is well lit. What was still mostly snowfall, which was generally gray and heavy, is a little bit lighter, but you can still dictate that the dark and opaque nature of the nights here in Kilixmire to be pretty heavy. However, you do manage to find yourself through the snow and through the night into a warm and hospitable cafe of La Noire, as Maurice is currently sitting at the long bar end of this establishment, reading his book and noticing the first ones to arrive are Citra and Leodon. Ah, my friends. It's been
Hello, sir.
Been a couple of days. Hopefully you're not in as much trouble as you were before.
No, I'd say we're better now.
A bit, yes.
And where are your other companions? They managed to leave you behind after you did everything all adventurers will do?
Well, we were hoping to find them here, actually.
Yeah, we figured this was probably the best way to find them.
I can probably send out a couple of messages, see where they might be. If that might help. But if you want to order something, I could bring out something probably a bit warm from the outside bitterness, yeah?
Please?
Food! Yes, please.
Absolutely.
I would love some.
Like, Citra's eyes just lit up like, yes, please.
Alright, so, as Maurice begins a little bit of cooking, he provides you both some warm coffee that is extremely extremely tasty and fresh. Brings out a couple of plates full of simple sandwiches, folded meats and cheese, and with lettuce, tomato.
Citra's tail is just happily swaying behind her now, just like a happy cat.
And with that, almost within a good amount of time after sitting here for the past 10 minutes, Dante, Burra, Helbron, Menos, and Gala all come through the door, shaking off the heavy snow and the bitter, windy colds from outside. You all see your two friends sitting at one of the local tables here within La Noire.
Dante!
Hi, guys!
Yep, we were right.
Citra, loving the new threads.
Thank you! I no longer want to just sit there and just shiver in a corner.
Now Leodon's jacket too big for you?
A little bit.
Pretty much think it's too big for anybody but me.
It was warm though, so thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I have some news.
Does it have to do with why your friends are also with you today? Nice to see you again!
Oh, it's good to see you too, darling! And
At least now we're all in one piece.
Menos doing a slight bow, and Gala kind of just happily waving.
So, we've decided we're to go raid Thaimian Cross's house because he had a bunch of stuff that looked expensive in there.
Citra has that long stare with the blank smile, like, what?
Oh, really? You've decided this?
Well, I mean, I want to get your guys' input, but me and Buddha are definitely gonna do it.
Hell yeah, we are.
Citra looks up at Leo.
It's not like I'm inside anything, by the way.
See, Bud? This is
There's a-
bonding.
Bonding over illegal activity in the house of
Yeah.
a dead man that was killed a couple days ago.
Yep. Can't think of a better
Don't-
way to do bonding.
You do know
Don't you
there's
think
Arc Knights out
that's a-
there, right?
Oh, yeah, here.
Precisely. There are people out there that are looking for us, specifically, are in the manner of a dead noble. And you two want to go.
Wait, pause.
Yeah, quick pause. Connor, your audio is coming in real rough.
Yeah.
I am noticing that, so tight pause real quick.
Yep.
Just wanted to double
And
check
how
with
about
you.
now? Do I sound better now?
Much better.
Yeah, there we
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was just my headphones, so glad someone caught that.
Yeah, I thought it was mine as well.
Yeah, I was just all like, is it just me, or is it the actual, like... I was wondering if it was maybe the call, so that was a quick pause.
No, this happens sometimes.
It's all
Okay.
good. Alright, and...
So we're all clear?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, good.
So, bonding.
Yeah. Sorry
So, yes.
about
As
that.
I was saying,
Arknights.
you want to go rob the house of a dead noble a few days after he was killed,
Yep.
when the city is looking for us.
Uh-huh.
So, quick side
Don't you think
tangent.
that might be a bit bad timing-wise?
Citra just quietly noms on her sandwich like, oh boy.
So
No.
we've already got the Arknight handled, because we kind of ran into him going back to our hideout.
Wait, the one that hit me?
Yeah.
How
I
much
call-
did we miss?
I called dibs on his corpse.
You have a very, very, very odd obsession with death that I think we need to explore later.
Starting to think so.
Hey, we're all gonna die someday, but some people need to die faster.
Exactly. So Arknight's handled, dead guy's house, perfect timing because the wife's not home, so...
It's the worst timing imaginable.
I mean, who is gonna be looking around their house thinking somebody's gonna steal anything? No one! I mean, as far as I'm aware, all the servants have left.
How do you exactly know this?
I don't, but I'm assuming.
Citra just gets up, walks over to Dante, takes both his hands in hers, going, why do we want to die?
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet summer child, Citra.
Accurate.
We're always on...
Very accurate.
We're always somehow on the brink of death. Me specifically, in the last, I want to say maybe like 3 months.
Dante,
so this is
we're
a
not-
risk that I have been taking since I was like 14.
You have. I can't speak for everyone, but I also don't have that skill set.
I mean, you could jump really good.
Okay, point taken there.
So here's the point. I don't have all the skills, which is why I'm part of this crew.
Alright, Citra lets go of his hands
the
now, so it's
other
awkward.
three from across the room kind of wave.
Hello!
So the more hands that we have in this that have different kinds of skills, the more successful we're going to be able to pull this off.
Okay, but why do we want to go back?
Well, honestly, because I want to.
Okay.
Because I saw
To
all
line
those
your
Fabergé
pockets.
eggs, and like a dumbass, I didn't grab a single one. But you might have.
Yeah.
Might have been due to the fact that someone had just been murdered in front of us.
Yeah, I'm still processing that one.
Yeah, so even though we are employed, I can only make so much money to hand back down to the people. I need to go steal shit so I can make that happen.
We did also kind of know that the wife might have had a hand in Rov's death, though. I think that's what we talked about.
Yeah, that too.
Citra has slight gears turning, just a little bit.
You want to know what, Citra? With that thought in mind, make a general intelligence check. Just a regular intelligence
It's
roll.
a negative trait.
I know.
See how this goes?
I know. Who knows?
It's
You
a
could do
whole
it.
2.
I mean, your big brain thought of there is a possibility that the wife had something to do with it, but also this amulet was owned by Thaimian Cross and his wife.
Yeah. That's as far as that goes. Anything deeper? Nah, sorry.
It stops there.
It's not that deep, guys.
Yeah.
True to her character. Citra lets go of Dante's hands and just walks back over to her sandwich because it's warm and tasty.
Yep.
So, can we get your guys' hands and expertise in on this?
Can I finish my sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't finish it, can I have the rest?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Citra and Dante just get along. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like I'm being outvoted here.
We voted?
Alright, well, we'll hold a group vote. Who wants to go steal shit from Thaimian Cross's house?
Bro raises his hand.
Dante raises his hand.
I'm assuming the rest of Dante's crew are doing the same.
The vote is solely on this end of the crew. These three are waiting for your guys' approval, mainly.
I think Citra would look to Leo, knowing that he's probably the most uncomfortable with this. Just, we could uncover something to kind of like put the whole rock thing to rest. So,
I guess.
that just looks at Dante and then also Buddha. We're not killing people, by the way. That's not happening.
Now, we're doing purely stealth here.
Yeah. And since we'll still be alive, yeah.
Okay.
So, while you two are lining your pockets, we'll be doing our jobs.
Yeah, whatever.
Citra
Good to
was
have
just
you on the team, Leo.
Citra was just trying to get Leo to feel a little better about it. That's all.
He's not happy about this at all.
No, Citra's not comfortable with it either, but like, this is her group.
Alright. So. As you guys begin to plan, Gala, Helbram, and Menos join in on this conversation in the notion that everyone's going to have a very specific task. So, as Menos begins to approach, I think our biggest issue would be whether or not we'll be able to get everything that we need out of that house without being detected. If we want to avoid any of the major authorities, we're going to need a proper distraction. Considering that this is Islegard, there are bound to be a number of Arknights as well as the local guard kind of doing their own investigation. But we have the advantage of the night. Given our general information, we know between the latest hour all the way up until daybreak is when the guards begin to dissipate. The thing that we do not want them doing is alarming everyone. So, Gala, and all her phantasm, she approaches. I will keep most watch. Make sure that anybody that wants to come around the corner stays on the other side. My duty will be solely to assure that if anything gets a little too rough on the streets, then a simple 1-2 thrust into somebody's neck will prevent them from moving for a little while. And that's going to be the easy part, at least for me. I'll be the person causing a lot of your distractions, so if anything does turn sideways, Helbram will be the first to know. And then as Helbram approaches, I'll be in order to crack any particular safes and also dispelling any particular magics that might protect worthwhile valuables that will be definitely worthwhile down for the lower slums. Manos, he speaks up again. And as usual, I'll be acting as bagman in this situation. I'll be able to drag everything down into the lower markets and make sure everything gets sold and the money gets distributed evenly to many of those who are currently dealing with their own suffering in the lower slums. However, Dante, knowing you full well, you're going to be the eyes in the sky and our particular talented sniper, as usual.
As usual.
And we have an accord. So, everyone's main goal is to get in, grab whatever we can, and get out. On the odd end is looking towards Leo and Citra. If you're trying to find anything in more specific towards whatever investigation you were doing earlier this week, you're more than welcome to. And he pulls out what looks like to be this small earring device. And it wraps around the back of the ear, and then it kind of pins in. This is a earring of whispering. Helbram is the only other, between Gala and Helbram, these two are the only ones that have it. Which one of you would like this in ever the case that something turns sideways?
Well, I think we should maybe put it on somebody who's going inside, no?
Well, they're going inside with us, yes? So, Citra, lead on. Who wants it?
Leo looks up, or Leo. Citra looks up at Leo like, I guess?
If something goes wrong, yes, I'll take it.
Alright.
I suppose I'll be the first one to know.
So, the use of this magical device allows you to contact anybody within 1,000 feet, and as long as they also have another one of these and they are linked magically, you can speak through it freely, almost like a message spell, only except it's kind of like wearing an earpiece. It's kind of being radioed in. Right. And handing it to you, Leodon?
He looks at his sort of long, pointed, fuzzy ear, and he's just like, okay, hook it like this, and...
Yeah.
Do you need help?
No, I got it, I think.
Yeah, like applying to it, it does manage to fit around that area, so that way it's not like uncomfortable. And by the time you, it doesn't need any attunement, but almost as if to attune to it, it does slightly just add enough pressure to where it won't fall off, but not enough to where it's like super uncomfortable.
Not used to this whole subterfuge thing, but I suppose if we're doing this...
Yep. Citra takes another bite of her sandwich. Just this is how it's going. Whatever she doesn't finish, she hands over to Dante quietly.
Dante picks it up quietly and starts munching on it.
And as for you, bruh?
Yeah, what's up?
You'll be acting as backup bagman. I imagine you have the strength and the dexterity for such a matter.
Wait, so does that mean I'm not going to have fun?
You're not kicking in doors.
I joined because I thought I'm going to have fun.
I mean,
What, stealing things is fun?
It's so much fun.
The rogues.
The rogues are like beaming. The rest of us are like,
Yeah, fine, I'll just smoke while you guys have the fun.
You and I have very different ideas of fun.
Ditto.
All right. So, we wait for the latest hour. As soon as the moon is at its highest, we make a move to Isengard.
Yep. Everything's
Rubbing his hands
fine.
together.
This is fine.
This is fun.
Well, remember, Citra also walked into another noble that wasn't all that great, so the idea of going anywhere near that's like,
Also, what phase is the moon in right now?
After a couple of days, it's getting closer towards half moon. Yeah, it's getting closer to half moon. It should be about another 5-6 days before it gets to a full half moon, and then it'll be another 2 weeks before it hits full moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, she's getting stronger by the moment.
she?
And then Dante's gonna start doing a little prayer to the moon goddess.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Alright.
Make sure our asses are not grass by the end of this night.
Yeah, there is a break in the clouds for this night as the snowfall begins to wane closer towards the midnight. However, to anyone that wants to make a nature check.
I'm gonna do a nature check. $15. Oh wait, sorry, that was Leodon. Oh no, that was me, never mind.
What did Leo get?
What did I roll?
You're really far away.
I also got a 15.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well-
if that can just be the night, that'd be great.
So, as you both take a look out and you see as the clouds begin to slightly break, Kilixmeyer, especially in the land of Vonstan, especially up here in the mountains, there will be a slight break in the burst of winds that bring down the snowfall. Meaning, by the time midnight hits and you would make your way to Isengard, it will be a full-on storm. Meaning it could be used to your advantage, but it will also impose heavily obscured. So your vision will be mostly blocked lest you have dark vision.
I do.
Okay, well, from the way it looks outside, I think we're gonna have maybe a blizzard later.
A blizzard? Again, she's from a very warm area, so that doesn't sound very pleasant.
That is gonna keep us from seeing what's going on from up above.
Well, I mean, the bonus is that technically my skin blends in with the snow.
Oh, and I can do this. Dante's gonna do his shape-shifting to make everything on him white, including his skin, his hair, his eyes, everything. He's just blank.
Citra's just wide-eyed and she just slightly pokes his cheek like, that is the coolest thing ever.
In this nature, by the way, as changelings naturally without any changed form look like this. Meaning they are basically a very canvas white. Aside from the blackened eyes, which have been changed to white. But with your general dark clothing, especially when it comes to blues and stuff like that, it does impose an advantage because dark blues like yours often works very well during the nighttime.
Yeah, but for that heavy snowfall, it's gonna be easier to just keep going and like absolutely no one can see me.
Yeah.
Here's another idea. We'll probably need to bail before it gets too heavy. I don't want to be snowed into a crime scene.
And
All right,
Menos as he points up, don't worry, do not worry. I will be able to get us out of that situation.
But
And seeing him being slightly taller than you, Leo, being a big Minotaur man, he's probably powerful enough to move several feet of snow with no issue.
Well, my question is the snow leaves footprints, couldn't they just find us?
And Gala, as she leans over, that will be for me to deal with.
Yeah, she's gonna put footprints all over this place.
Huh.
Don't know where the footprints are going if they're everywhere.
I mean, the most I can do is my tail can brush my own footprints away.
Oh, smart.
Her tail just pops up, it's just so floofy.
Yeah.
It's like feather-like.
So what we should do is have Citro walking in the back, so then her tail can just sweep away the snow as we're walking.
I have a purpose now!
Oh, bud, you had purpose before.
I did?
Yes. All right. Does anybody need
sorry.
to get anything before we leave? I don't know, like ropes, potion, anything like that.
I can heal. I don't really need potions.
Let me check my weed supply.
There it is.
I mean,
I have 10 charges left, so I'm good.
So, if things somehow get a little, I don't know, like a little off in the house, the most I can do is that my thaumaturgy I can use for distraction, but otherwise I can put people to sleep for a little bit, or suggest them to leave.
Oh, that's
Albrecht.
helpful.
Helbram speaks up. That's actually very useful.
I'm learning a bunch of things. They're very interesting. But yeah, my thaumaturgy last time kind of got us out of a situation before. Remember the big bug thing?
Yeah. Did help. All right. Leo, do you need anything?
Connor?
Nope.
Honor.
Has anything for a headache?
Oh. You're really quiet.
Yep.
Oops.
Yep.
You're right, dude.
Well, I mean, we
Yep.
got some Jormungandr grass, but we saw what that did to Bruh last time.
I'm not sharing.
rather-
I'm not sharing.
I got my own!
I don't want any.
What? You don't
I'd
want any
rather-
of this? You don't want any of this yummy grass?
Yummy.
You don't want any of this delicious get your balls high grass? You don't want any of this?
No?
No.
Good. Good.
Okay.
I wasn't in the mood to share anyway, idiots.
Okay, well, in that note,
Are you okay?
I don't want you guys touching my grass, which I don't want to share whatsoever. Is that so hard to ask?
We didn't want to.
okay,
I'm not-
alright. On that note, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Stay away from my grass!
Teacher's very confused.
The messenger cap is just hiding like a bulging forehead vein.
Oh my god.
You will not be touching any of this.
Alright. Night, Marie! See you in the morning!
You can see as Maurice, deep in his book, has been doing his best to ignore the fact that you guys had just planned a crime in his shop.
Oh, it's not the first time. Stop acting like that.
If I hear nothing, see nothing, I can't be blamed for anything. I sure as fuck won't be helping with anything either.
Alright, let's go! Heist, go
All right.
on a heist.
Dante is just
So.
living the best life right now.
You guys head out into the night. And make your way into Isengard. As you begin to enter the snow, as it is coming up to about, for some of you, up to, a little under half of your shin. Stepping through into the dark and snowy nights, I need everyone to make me a stealth check with advantage.
Check with advantage. Okay.
I'm gonna do the other three as well. Okay.
Alright, let's see.
26.
Oh no.
26.
The highest I got was a 10, guys.
Natural 20.
Oh, Burrow with the natural 20.
Damn.
13.
And 13. Okay. So, along with the other two rogues who succeeded and one failing, oddly enough. Okay. With the knight and with the rather well-armored and metal-plated guards who kind of just have to work their way through with torches as you guys are slowly making your way up through Isengard. You see one torch as it comes around the corner, looking left, looking right before the light begins to hit all of you. A massive gust of wind comes in and dims the entirety of the torch that this guard is holding to the point where the flame almost goes out. Where you guys manage to just hide far enough before managing to wave it and reignite. Ignoring the direction he was looking towards all of you, and then turning the other way and walking further into Isengard.
That was close.
Uh-huh. Teacher's
He's
just
double
wide-eyed.
Yeah. Oh, we've doubled closer. I think he's managing to his way out. Alright, move.
Teacher
you-
stays behind with her tail wiping away the footprints.
Yeah. As all of you begin to make your way further into Isengard, and you finally make it to the estate of the cross. The massive iron rod gates, the symbol that you had noticed before, now being piled on by snow. The entire front garden is beginning to get buried. What was people that had gone way out of their way in order to try and preserve it is now no longer there. The iron rod gates are unlocked, as one of the big ones are widely opened. And to anyone that might even notice, the front door is even open.
Oh. That's not ominous.
Maybe an another guild got to it first. Well, no point in not trying.
Well, we're following you on this, Dante.
Okay, well first let me do something. Virgil!
Through the heavy snow and the dark clouds that have recovered the moon, you can barely even see the dim light that comes through it. You see as flying through the snow, almost like a small star, as it flies and it lands on your hand.
Hey, bud. I just need you to keep patrol on the area. Stay within, I want to say like 30 yards.
As beats its wings back into the sky. I'm sorry. Alright, so as Virgil heads back out into the sky, kind of keeping an eye on things, who goes inside first?
Well, Citra is just following Dante on this one. This is the expert on this whole spiel.
Well,
Leo's got his arms folded in front of his chest, just waiting for the criminals to do their thing.
The criminals.
Alright, Menos, bruh, I'm gonna need you to go in first.
Fine.
Oh, come on, this is the best part. In case anybody's inside, we get to knock them out first.
Out of my way. I'm going first.
As you go in first, and Menos slightly keeping an eye on things from behind. Basically, a master watching an amateur.
Oh my god.
Burra, as you step inside, you can see as snow had basically made its way into this front door, and the entire house, its temperature has dropped to as close as it does outside as it is here inside. You notice that nothing has been moved since you guys had left, initially. There are no indications of anybody robbing this place. Nothing's turned over. Everything is where it was last left. And that's at first glance. Would you like to make a perception check?
Yep. I mean, I also have dog vision.
I have accounted for that, but the reason why I'm asking for a perception check is because you're looking for anything out of the ordinary in a general scope.
Got it. Alright. 17.
You're looking all throughout the house. There isn't a lit candle. There's no movement. Everything in here is almost frozen still. And even from like the initial temperature, even as you get further into the house, where one would imagine it's warmer, it's actually colder here. It's oddly strange with that feeling. Menos, as he steps in, a general back and forth look. Doesn't look like anything is inside, or anyone of particular interests. Begins to see even some of the Fabergé eggs that have been initially on display are still there. Let's get our others in and start making moves. And Menos, as he leans out from the other side of the door, go ahead and starts beckoning in Helpram, Dante, Leodon, and Citra.
Alright, let's go, guys. Coast is clear for the time being.
Okay.
All right.
As you guys enter the house, you notice all the general things that Bruh had noticed from beforehand. Oddly enough, this place looks almost a little too perfect, with the exception of the front door being open. And you just can't put your finger on as to how or why. So, with all of you now inside, what moves will you be making around the house? And with that, I'll even have everyone go ahead and roll me some initiative checks. So that way we could do this well-timed and properly.
So, okay.
Okay.
And if you want to discuss moving along with a fellow party member, you're more than welcome to.
A whole 6. Going well today, guys.
All right. What did Leodon get?
A 6.
All right.
The 2 that really didn't want to go are just staying the same all the way through.
All right, and Burra?
24.
Okay. And Dante?
16.
All right.
Don't like this.
No.
This feels like a Venus flytrap.
You think this is a setup?
I would think at least one of the servants might have taken something, but it seems like nothing's been moved.
Well, most people aren't as keen to rob people as you seem to be.
I know, but seriously surprising by the way he treated all of his staff members. Can I roll a perception check?
What are you looking for in specific?
So I'm looking for a possible like hidden door, like something hidden, because I feel like he wouldn't have his riches out in the open, even though the Fabergé eggs look quite expensive.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. That's more, since you're looking for a very specific thing.
Okay, investigation.
Yeah,
check.
instead of doing a general overlook.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
Looking around on this first floor, especially the foyer, and even kind of just checking the wood paneling, tapping on the floor, nothing has any give or any sounds that would determine a hollow point in any of this. Everything seems like it's solidly built, and nothing has any indication of a secret room so far.
Okay. Anybody want to come with me to go investigate further into the house?
My whole point is figuring out what's going on with this wife lady. So, I honestly also just don't want to go back into the room where Cross died.
Okay. All right then. So
I just want to make sure Bro's with them right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, okay, I thought I was going back. Okay, just want to make sure. Alright, if this game too boring, I'll join you. Maybe I'll get some fun. Why join you?
okay.
Well, Leo and I are more in tune to figure out more about what happened with Rob, while you are more keen about stealing stuff, so...
Menos and Helpram, as they step up. Well, we're more than happy to kind of just grab whatever it is that looks valuable enough, and we'll do our job, and if you guys want to do what you want to do, you're more than welcome to. And you could already see Menos grabbing one of the big Fabergé eggs and pausing and saying, "It looks expensive.
That's probably because it is expensive.
It feels expensive." He puts it in one of the inside the bag that he has with him.
Okay, let's look deeper into the house.
All right. So, where do you want to go first? You have a second story, and there's a first story. The main foyer, and then also you see with what looks like to be a dining area, a living area, and what could be possibly kitchen and various other places towards the back. On the second floor is where you'll take note that there are more rooms up there.
Okay. I want to go for the dining room because silverware is gonna be pricey.
Okay. As you make your way into one of the dining areas. From general perception for you, Dante, as well as Leodon and Citra, and Burra, as the four of you make your way into the dining area, you notice that the entire table there is set. There's no food, there's no anything, there's just plates, cups, what seemed to be a platter that where something was supposed to be there is not there. And there's no leftover residue, there's no anything that could indicate that something happened here, but everything is set.
Well, that's weird. Usually they're not supposed to place the settings until food's gonna be served. Did he die right before, like, lunchtime or something?
I want to do an investigation check.
Sure.
Oh, I thought it was a natural one. Okay. 7.
7? Okay. From investigation, as you begin to kind of look around, it's just really odd to see that all the plates and everything. It looks like there's supposed to be multiple people here. There is 4 sets that was prepared for this table, and chairs were moved, but then nothing ever came.
Yo, Fonte. Just to make sure no one's coming back to this place, right?
I don't think so.
I think Citra would walk up to one of the chairs and try to
give us the alert.
Yeah.
Cool, breaking stuff.
Citra would try to, like, touch the seats to see if they even have any memory of heat left. Like, if someone had just gotten out of it.
Make a survival check.
Okie day.
Wait, me? Or
No, Citra.
Okay.
That's a 16.
No, these chairs are ice cold. And what's even worse is that it's as cold as it is outside as it is inside.
Yeah, that's freaking Citra out even more.
And the fact that you've gone even further, actually, Citra, as you begin to kind of inspect the chair and you try and, like, garner warmth, something in the back of your head, Sob is kind of scratching. Just scratching.
Yeah, and she just kind of, like, shakes her head and just slaps her cheeks a little bit, like, nope, we're okay.
Yeah. It's not inducing anxiety or stress, it's making you aware that they are
Watching.
Witnessing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Citra would look at Leo just like, I'm okay. He's just making me aware he's there.
Okay.
Alright. Bro, you got the bag? Start pulling silverware.
Got it. Bro proceeds to do that.
Yeah,
And
as
may
you
break
grab
no more than 3 plates.
Bitching.
Shouldn't we be quiet?
Nah, fuck that shit. Bro, start breaking the plates.
Yeah, as you pick up one of the plates, bruh, you
Excuse
actually
me
notice this feeling.
Excuse me for 1 sec.
Oh, sure.
Anyone else hear that thump?
I think that might have been Daito.
Yeah.
That's not the way a plate's supposed to sound when you break
Yeah, I was a little concerned.
That was Thor, the god of thunder, outside my window. Very
Another
upset
one.
that the plate was being broken.
I can't break anything because the poor dog would fucking have an anxiety attack.
Just as much as I can't scream or my neighbors would call the cops, so.
Yeah. Yes, I love you.
Puppy.
You good, Daito?
I'm sorry, repeat that again?
You good,
You good?
Daito?
Yeah, my dog came in, was about to cause problems again.
Puppy!
Puppy!
Alright. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
bruh,
Mm-hmm.
as you pick up one of these plates to go and break it,
Mm-hmm.
there's a very similar feeling to this. This is not normal porcelain. In fact, the etching on the back as you turn it over is from a very specific company found in Yimnen that makes various glasswares and plates and porcelains and fine Yimnen crafted plates like this.
What the hell is this thing? What the hell is something like this doing here?
Something
Yeah.
like what?
Yo, Fonte,
Huh?
do you recognize... These plates are made by a certain company in Yimnen. Did you know about this?
I didn't. Can I pick it up and inspect it?
Knock
Yeah.
yourself out.
Would this be an investigation check?
No, this would be a history check to...
History check. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, my roll for history. 16.
Okay. So, as you begin to inspect, the company name is known as Maojia. It is a part of a major trading company that ships out from Yimnen to here in Wallenstein quite frequently. There are various times where this stuff can cost close to hundreds of pieces of gold for a full set.
Oh, okay. Okay, bruh, actually don't break any of these. These are very pricey for a full set.
Really? Just want to make sure and
Yeah.
No.
This is the equivalent of fine china.
Ooh, fine.
Mhm.
Porcelain plates. I'm gonna need you to be very careful with these. I know you wanted to break them. I also wanted you to break them.
No, I changed my mind. These are special to me. So, yeah, I'm just gonna need them.
So you want to keep them?
Yeah, it's not like I want to keep them or anything, but yeah, I want to keep them.
That crafter's mark is something that you often ate off of during your time in your house in Yimnen.
Yeah,
That crafter mark is very familiar to childhood memories.
I'm actually going to hold on to this, Dante.
Okay. That's fine enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Bra puts the plates in his inventory.
Okay.
So what
So
should
you
I...
have 4 sets of Maojia dining sets.
How you spell that?
Maoxia.
M-A-O-X-I-A.
Yeah. Yeah. Maojia dining
set.
sets.
It's not pulling up, so I'll just have to create a custom item.
Yeah. Put in its general worth about 125 gold pieces per set.
Alright, let's see. Cost override 100.
Yeah, this guy was like, this family was eating off of some nice shit.
Apparently, bruh's been eating off some nice shit.
But there's 4, but yet, as far as I know, there was just the wife and the husband.
Well, they could have had Mr. Creepo from earlier who was trying to harass you over, but who's the 4th? can't imagine a servant the way he was treating them. All right, well, carry on.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay. And all the silverware is made out of pure silver, so about each fork and spoon is worth about 3 silver pieces each, and silver is still silver.
Yep.
So for a full set, so fork, spoon, knife will get you about 9 silver pieces each.
5. So 9 times 4. That's gonna be 36 silver, or 3 gold, 6 silver. You got it.
All right. And that's what you find in the dining area.
Mm-hmm.
Any other place that you guys would like to go and start looking at?
Let's go to the living area.
As the 4 of you make your way into the living area, you already see as Minos and Helbrum already kind of looking and taking anything that is already of value and bagging it. And Minos is already unfolded his second bag and putting stuff into it.
I see
And
you're
it's
getting a lot today.
looks like this might be a good pool. This was a good decision on you.
I know, right? It makes me so smart.
Bra is still looking at the plates.
Oh, by the way, he's gonna keep these plates.
You begin to see, you can see the looks on their faces. We're already making a pretty good pool, so I suppose must be very nice plates. And Helbrum.
Is he doing air quotes as he says it too?
Rosebud. Anyways,
Can I start doing an investigation check in the dining room or the living room?
sure. What are you looking for in specific in the living room?
Once again, any hidden doors, like hidden compartments, anything where anything can be stashed.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So as you are looking under, what are the chairs, the sofas, the tables, checking even the walls, Dante, as you go, there is a hollowness behind the main wall before it reaches out into the main foyer. It's about a couple of feet between, which is the main reason why you never got it from the other side. But this side, there is a hollowness right here. And you begin to run your hand across, and you find what is like a seam, as well as noticing that the temperature in this specific spot is significantly colder.
Fuck?
I'm sorry?
So guys, you know how it's like it was really cold outside, and
Uh-huh.
then it got really cold in here,
Yeah.
and now I'm touching the seam, and it's even more colder.
You think it's haunted?
I'm going to activate Detect Magic.
Citra goes
So-
for ghost, Leo goes for common sense.
So, go ahead, Leo. So, here's what I can tell you. Excuse me while I double check on this. This is my... Alright, Leo. From what you can detect from the magic that is surrounding this area and the temperature dropping, this is a form of abjuration.
smells like defensive magic.
So then maybe we shouldn't touch it?
Wait, should I like... Should we like not try to open this, or...
I mean,
should we be cautious about it?
it could
Probably warded magically.
be an alarm.
And that sounds like my profession. Yeah. That sounds like my profession. As you could see from the side of one of the satchels, you see she pulls out some pure silver and golden tools. And you can see as the eyes begin to slightly glow from under. Oh yeah, no. You caught a good one there. This is definitely abjuration magic, and whoever doesn't want anyone in here did not want anyone in here.
Citra
Give me a little... just give me a little bit of time and see if I can manage to break through this, but... shouldn't be too long, but you guys still make your rounds. I'll make sure that Minos here has my back, alright?
You got it.
You don't think Cross is haunting this place already, do you?
Ooh, don't tell me about the ghost. Don't tell me about the ghost. Don't tell me about the ghost.
Is there? I'm just questioning it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm not scared of ghosts or anything.
Wait, are you scared of ghosts?
No. Okay, maybe.
History check. History check. Try to remember if I had any encounters in the past with ghosts.
That's more of an arcane check, so make an arcana check. That's
Jesus Christ.
in understanding.
Is that thunder? Like actual thunder?
Sam.
That rocked my house.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Wait, what's that mean?
Perfect setting.
No, it's
Immersive.
Connor. Yeah.
Alright, 10.
Okay. You know that ghosts exist. Given the duty of your house, and also considering that the last thing you've ever fought, especially in your land, was a mighty and magical creature. Ghosts do exist. You're also aware of the Forest of Spiritsu from your land as well. Ghost exists, but under the circumstances of like trying to comprehend how long it takes for a ghost to kind of haunt the place that they died in, that can range between weeks to years to decades, even hundreds of years before a ghost decides that it wants to cling on to the ethereal plane. The prime material plane, sorry.
This is weird. This is weird. There's no way this can be a ghost. It takes way longer for a ghost to haunt this. Fonte, can you stop clinging on to that?
Citra just gives Dante her hand.
Stop it! You're messing up my concentration.
Citra will offer her hand to Dante. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You could hold my hand if you're that scared.
Thank you, Citra. You're such a sweetheart.
Good grief. Alright.
Hardened criminals in here, I see.
You can see as both Halbram and Menos are kind of laughing because, like, they're thieves. They don't know that ghosts exist. They know magic exists, but, like, ghosts?
Either way, you better start believing in ghost stories. You're in one.
Brett, please.
Are we really?
Nah, I just really want to say that. Nah, there's totally not haunted by ghosts. There's some other bullshit going on.
Alright,
Clearly.
thank you.
I just want to fuck with him once in a while.
Says the one afraid
You
of
gotta heal your
heights.
friend.
You're not my friend. No, you're not my friend. Anyway. No, there's some...
What was
So
that?
while Helbram's going to be working her abilities to comprehend and crack the magic here, there is the second floor space for you to investigate as well.
Yeah, Citra was talking about
Alright,
maybe like looking for Mrs. Cross's bedroom or something.
Assuming they have 2 separate bedrooms.
No, just her bedroom, his bedroom, same idea.
Ah, okay. Alright, well, let's go upstairs. I guess they have bedrooms or something.
Alright, so, as you climb towards the top floor, you notice down the hallway where you remember the office is wide open. But there's nothing in there that one could initially perceive, especially in this darkness. Down the other hallway, there are 2 doors, which one could assume is another private area or even a bedroom.
Alright, we're gonna go to the bedroom first.
Okay.
'Cause I know Citra's not comfortable going into the office.
Nope. I will deal with that trauma in my own time.
Trauma builds character.
I will deal with that trauma in my own time.
So, as you make your way to the first 2 rooms towards the back, you open to the main master bedroom. This will be to your left down this hallway. It is a normal bedroom from initial perspective. You can see one side area is a box that is closed, along with various other seemingly are feminine antiquities. On the other side is what looks like to be various papers and files, as well as male antiquities or masculine antiquities of, and also what looks like to be just this general hanging space, which a large golden chain, as well as the symbol of the house of a High Lord symbol would be, and it's just there, just unmoved, untouched, but you can see some of the frost has gotten to some on the bottom of it, as this room, while slightly warmer than it is downstairs, it's still cold.
We're looking for anything that
Well,
has
I'm
to
gonna
deal
go
with
steal
Rob.
that chain.
You go do that.
Citra's gonna go deal with the paperwork, I guess, that she's seen.
Okay. So, Dante, as you grab hold of the chain, go ahead and just add into notes of a amulet of the House of the High Lord. And Citra, is there anything in specific in these files and folders and stuff like that you are looking for?
She's looking for anything that either mentions Rob, the Stonemaker, or mentions of really dark magic. She still doesn't know what that amulet was, but that it's just really old, really dark, and clearly spoke languages she didn't understand.
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
You kind of have to reading through all these
Whole
as quick
3.
as you can. As you're kind of just folding around through some of the papers and all that stuff, there's just nothing that immediately pops out. It looks like a lot of this paperwork includes back and forths between other High Lords as well as the Archir.
Whoa!
It's more about policies and perspective of how things should be instead of how things are.
Is Lockerell in there?
There is nothing in this pile that is detailed to have anything to do with the High Lord Lockerell.
Yeah. Sorry, Dante. This isn't really my strongest suit. I'm trying.
I still got my detect magic up for 10 minutes, by the way.
Yeah. Especially within your space. How far does it go again?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Did you come
And it
with us, or did
goes-
you stay downstairs?
I came with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving you guys alone. Can penetrate most barriers. It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Also, I apologize if God of Thunder is trying to kill me outside.
Nope, the storm in game is just that bad.
Yep.
Immersive.
Just,
Right.
I was impressed. As a Floridian, I was impressed.
Let's see. You do actually detect something in this room. Leo?
I smell something.
You do?
So, it is another form of abjuration. It's up here in this room, but you detect it a little bit closer towards the towards one of the main dressers next to the bed, with what seemingly is the wife's side.
Well, that would check out.
Something near that bed.
Near it? You mean like
Around that area.
You mean like something like what we found downstairs?
Yeah, more defensive magic.
Oh, then maybe we shouldn't touch it.
I mean, what success will we get if we just break the whole dresser entirely?
Oh,
I mean, bruh, do you want to, like, kick the shit out of it, or...?
I mean, do we want to
always.
possibly set off an alarm?
Maybe I'll just pull a Citra out in the hallway while you guys do that, and just in case.
Oh, hey. Is Leo just actively trying to make sure she doesn't get too stressed out?
Yeah, he is. Also not hurt.
Yep. Takes the small with
So-
him.
Just pinch your horns with his 2 massive fingers and lift you up and put you out in the hallway.
She's not that small!
I can see that happening.
Have you ever seen the Tom and Jerry cartoon of the dog holding the cat?
Yeah, just like. Okay, so Citra and Leo, are you guys leaving the room to leave Dante and Burrow to figure out what this is?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good luck.
Okay. So as you two leave outside in the room, you both walk towards this dresser. And while it does look like a normal dresser, and even with the detail and with the added detail of Leodon saying he's noticing abjuration coming from it, it comes off as more ominous as the rest of this fucking room.
So we have a haunted dresser.
I said I guessed at the ghost thing. She's like lightly shouts to the hallway.
Should we... Should we kick the shit out of it?
Broad kicks the shit out of it.
Man, didn't even wait.
Any chance to kick a door.
I need Burra and Dante. I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws.
I sensed it coming.
Oh man.
Sensed it coming. And I moved Citra out in the hallway.
I warned you guys 3 times.
To
I'm
be fair,
I'm imagining like Mako from Ryoka lifting on Mako and Kill a Kill. That's what I imagine with you and Citra.
What's funny is that Citra's got the highest dex save so far.
All right.
Natural 20!
Woo!
Mine's 10.
I wish I could
It's
help.
weird to hear that come from a fucking.
I wish my spells would allow me to
Rogue.
make you succeed anyway.
Okay.
roll low. Please low roll.
So, as you kick it, the entire dresser goes boom, as the drawer slides open. Without the permission of its spellcaster, you see as the entire drawer glows in these magical glyphs as they go. And from each glyph,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
explodes with cold magical energy as it drops this entire fucking room from what was somewhere around maybe 30, like somewhere around like 20, maybe 5 degrees Celsius into sub-zero temperatures.
Yikes.
As even the air begins to freeze around you guys
Did Citra
as
and
it
Leo feel this?
explodes. You guys are outside the room. It is a 20-foot radius.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you guys are on the other side of this. As it,
Yikes.
you guys take 22 points of cold damage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
We hear this and Citra would probably try to run back in, like, what the fuck happened?
Nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just a little cold.
Yeah, so for you, Bura, you take only 11 points of cold damage because you succeeded. Dante, however, you took the mass brunt of that.
Yikes.
Oh, Dante. Citra is just gonna walk over. Do you need to heal?
Heal me, bud, please.
Okay.
It's so cold.
Yeah.
She's gonna cast the Cure Wound spell.
It's almost as if all the heat was just sucked out of the air, and even out of your bodies as it drags the heat away from you.
Alright.
You could almost feel as if the blood running in your veins almost go frozen cold in that instant.
You're only gonna get 8 points for now.
Oh, just something.
Yeah.
She just pulls him into a hug. What happened?
Okay. Wait, let me see. One sec. I got something. Actually, maybe I should save it for later. Oh, that was a dumb move.
What happened?
I don't know why you guys let me lead this.
Well, you're the rogue.
It was your idea. You wanted to come here.
Fonte, I just want to say...
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Fonte, I just want to say thank you for letting me kick down the door. It was very cathartic. Sucks that you took a lot of damage, but hey, I'm happy.
No problem.
And that's the only thing that matters, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave this. We're gonna leave this room.
We really should have waited for your friend, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I just didn't know how long it was gonna take, and I got a little impatient.
Well,
By the way,
I need to double check something.
Okay. Shit, am I gonna have to fight this shit off for a while?
No, it...
I feel it's mostly the chill touch that does that, because the hand holds onto you the whole
Keep
time.
in mind, as soon as those glyphs stop glowing, they disperse from that dresser. Meaning it is no longer trapped.
So there's no spell on it anymore?
Nope. It seems like whatever was made to leave for it was made for, people without much constitution to stand it.
Okay. Alright, well, it looks like the spell's lifted.
well,
So
how
I guess
about we
my impatience paid off.
how about we don't do that again and we learn some patience?
Nah, screw that.
Alright, bruh, go ahead. I'm going
Alright.
to the other side this time. I'm gonna go outside with the others.
What, you don't want to have fun?
Oh, well, you have the fun. I mean, I just got blasted with fucking ice. So I'm gonna go outside this time because I don't have as much, like, you know, armor on me.
What is with you guys in the code? Back in Yemen, this is like average stuff.
This is absolutely awful for me. So.
Well, I mean, like, it's on and off for me, but you know.
But then again, you never really think of anybody other than yourself. So.
If you guys decide to visit Yemen, you're in for a rude awakening. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, please go ahead. Trigger all the traps.
Okay. You
Seacher
make
just
your way out the
scrambles.
room. Burra, as you go for the dresser.
Yep.
All right. You pull out the dresser drawer as there is a single book at the bottom of that dresser.
Huh.
And it holds the symbol of the Cross family sigil of the Cross family. It's just a metal piece implanted on this thick leather book.
This is interesting. Hey, Fonte, you might want to take a look at this.
Is it safe?
Yes, it's totally safe.
Okay.
Citra just looks up at Leo like, this is going well.
He's gonna
He's
inch
just-
inwards, but like very slowly, like sidestepping, as if to brace himself for whatever comes.
Dante,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
remember the last time you hit the floor, Sav also came out, so let's try to avoid that.
Okay.
She makes a
Okay.
good point.
He's gonna gingerly like reach into the door and just like tap the book very quickly.
It's a
And
book.
tap the book.
Fonte, it's a book.
Why didn't you
Yeah,
just pick
and
it
the
up?
drawer
then?
was a drawer.
I'm holding it. Isn't that something?
Alright, I'm gonna poke it again.
Yeah,
And grab it.
It's a thick leather book with these pages that kind of somewhere around 300, maybe 400 pages worth of parchment in it. As you go and you gingerly open it, the first page is notes. Horribly transcribed in common tongue that details of the investigation of a particular creature that the Cross family has been investigating since their establishment somewhere around 300-400 years ago. And this first handwriting is by its initial author, or by the initial head of the house, known as... Excuse my note-taking. I'm trying to do as much of this from memory as possible. Sir Callahan Cross. Yeah.
Leo, Citra, I think we found something. Something that pertains to you guys.
Wait, what? Us? What?
So, how far do you want to read into this?
I'm gonna go a couple more pages. I'm gonna skip ahead maybe 100 more pages.
Okay. So, skipping about 100 pages worth, it immediately falls out of common tongue and is written in a different language. None of you know how to speak Abyssal, do you?
Nope. Just Celestial and Infernal.
No.
Nope.
We know someone who does, but we're breaking into someone's house, so we can't necessarily just show them a stolen book. Or at least I hope she does.
A majority of this book, past somewhere around 50 pages, is Abyssal. Dark investigations into creatures that are beyond this realm. And somewhere around page 130, there is an art piece, a hand drawing of this creature that has been investigated over and over and over and over again. And for the first time, you see this bulbous alien-like creature. Its entire head is smooth. And it is wrapped in these darkened cloths and leathers, wielding many weapons. The eyes are black from the ink. It's alien looking. You have no idea what this is. And even through the earlier parts of the book, it doesn't ever detail what the name of this creature is.
I'm gonna skip 100 more pages ahead.
It's starting to look like insanity.
And then I'm gonna flip through the final pages.
There are a number of blank pages towards the end. And then at the last page, almost as if like a brand new entry, as in to detail the investigation of something ancient, tells of this amulet that was found recently in the past some 53 years. So a little bit before the Lumerian War.
Dante, didn't Rob's letters start off okay and then gone crazy?
This finding of this object is brand new, and it was brought to them by a concerned party within the House of the High Lords. This individual who had brought it to them, this amulet, in order to perceive more into their personal investigations into this creature that you've been seeing in the earlier parts of this book. The amulet that was brought to you, the amulet that was given to them, was known as another Lockerel the Veal.
What was that?
A Lockerel Thaviel, some 53 years ago.
Is that the same name as the dude that put me in jail?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
However, 53 years is pretty fucking old for a human, and the Lockerel you do know, while old, that would have put him somewhere close to 100. And he's not 100 years old.
I mean,
so probably
for
older family.
For Citra's intelligence, as far as she knows, like, there are some people that just live a while. So.
You also know that humans have a tendency to name their firstborn child, especially within houses, to be, you know, this could be Lockerel the First,
True.
Lockerel the Senior, Lockerel the, you know, so on and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
And which would also detail their family ties as well. But
What was that last name again?
Lockerel Thaviel.
Thaviel.
Yeah.
Alright, so which one of you two want to hold on to this book?
I can.
As per the name of the amulet, it is the Amulet of the Red King.
That's the same one that Rav had on him.
We don't know that.
Yep.
We know as people who play this game because I had to put that in there, but we didn't know what it was.
Yeah. And as far as notes are, it just details the relationship between this family's cross at the time to this other family's Lacquerel Faville at the time, and how their investigations into the abyss or abyssal creatures, and this amulet holds a lot of answers to the key to that question.
Hey guys, I gotta let my dog out for 1 sec. So,
well,
we can actually take a break.
Yeah, which is what I wanted to know.
Okay.
So, as you guys pack away the book, there's nothing else that you could possibly find in this room, aside from whatever might have been in the other box on the dresser. But you'll find out what's in there after we take a break.
Break time!
Yeah, so we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be right back. Go ahead and watch some of our brand new art for this gallery.
Yeah.
As it scrolls on by.
Let's
all go to the lobby. Let's all go. And we're back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Welcome back, Blue Sorcerer.
So, our adventure continues as you guys proceed on with your heist. Alright. So, you guys have just found a book which contains very old notes from the legacy of the Cross family. It doesn't detail anything about how they came to power, just something that they've been investigating since before even the first, or since the second calamity, which was the time in which Tiamat had been brought back onto the prime material plane before being resealed, and as well as the recent provision of the amulet of the Red King. There's no notes that continue on with that, but in this room there's still at least one other thing that had caught your perception, especially from thine lady's side of the house.
Alright, well, do we want to check what's inside this box? I'm not touching it this time, just saying.
Bro touches the box.
Ugh.
It's a.
I'm not gonna break it this time.
It is a fine maplewood box, with some metal banding around it, but it's not magical. The only thing that was magical in this room was that dresser.
Okay. Alright, nice.
I believe Teacher would just curiously check the closets to see like if they even have their clothes still here too, because it just seems like everything's here, but the missus is gone at least.
You, passive investigation dictates that, there are plenty of clothes within the main closet, here, especially for what was Thaimian, with the multiple different, similar but multiple robes of the same design, as well as the capes for the House of the High Lords.
This just feels really weird.
And as per his wife's side, there are, of course, a few missing hangers and dresses, but a majority of the stuff is still there.
Oh. Why would she just disappear? Well, we did find out she was fighting with her husband, so I guess there's that.
Yeah. But the thing that Rob said about her kind of haunts me.
What do you mean?
Well, he said there was, like, nothing behind her eyes. Like, there was no beauty within. I wonder what that meant.
Citra's just gonna idly look out the windows as they're talking.
You see the heavy snowfall. Of course, the one image that you could make out is Gala, who's currently making rounds, and the faintest glow of Virgil keeping an eye in the sky.
That makes her feel a little better.
Yeah.
Alright, bruh, go ahead and open the box.
Alright then. Bro opens the box.
As you open the box, you notice that there is jewels. Pure cut jewels. At least 200 gold pieces worth of rubies. One diamond worth about 500 gold pieces. About 100 gold pieces worth of very small sapphires. Pieces of uncut obsidian worth about 50 gold pieces. And lastly, what looks like to be like little shots of gold, like tiny shot pieces.
Little nuggets.
Yeah, little shot pieces of gold that could come out to about maybe 10 gold pieces worth of this stuff. It's all perfectly organized as well. And at the top of the box, there are different kinds of ingredients. Sage, graphite, different kinds of flower petals. Everything in this box seems like something a spellcaster would carry around with them if they were doing high-level magics.
It's got a lot of fucking gems in this bad boy.
Yeah, Bro just tosses the gems to Dante. You can keep it.
Nice.
Alright. So, so hopefully that's all recorded down.
Yeah, I'm writing it down. All the
Okay.
prices and stuff.
Okay. But yes, pretty much this is like a makeshift, I come here to stop by and pick up these very specific things for very specific spells. It is full of that kinds of stuff.
Alright, well, Citra, I know you don't want to go into the office, so Leo, bruh, do you want to follow, or?
I can stay out with your friends.
Huh?
I can stay out with your friends if that's the case.
Okay. Alright, I just don't want to, like, put you in that traumatic situation again.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh. Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's go to the office.
Alright. So, as you guys walk down the hallway, Citra, you go downstairs to meet with Menos and Helbram.
Mm-hmm.
As you three head into the office of Thaimian Cross. Leo, I need you to make an investigation check. Just because you're a little bit more antiquated with this space.
I'm antiquated. 13.
Okay. As the three of you enter this room, and Dante, you begin to look around in your own specific ways, looking for valuables and whatnots. Leodon, looking for the specifics, as you go over towards the desk, you notice something strange about this scenario. Please excuse me.
Music got really tense.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not the
No, that's
boss
fine.
music.
That's not boss music.
Okay.
That's not boss music. Trust you me.
Oh, that does not fill me with confidence.
As you go over the desk and you even inspect the chair, the body that was initially here, which would have bled blood and would have rattled everything in this space, is perfectly clean. Even what could have been a tear in the back of that chair is not even there. Perfectly mended, perfectly washed. Everything here looks like it was untouched by the volatility of Alois Azure having shot this man dead. There is no blood. There is nothing.
This is strange. I wonder what Alois did.
Well, that guy has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. I wouldn't be surprised he can pull something off like this.
No kidding. But why? Why go to all this trouble just to make it look like he collapsed in his chair? And for what good it did.
Do you think there's something off?
Whatever happened, whatever the guards found in this room, it made them think that Kimi Fagria was the one at fault here. But how and why would they come to that conclusion?
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna see if there's something off about this place. Ten.
This whole place has been off since you've gotten here. It seemed almost normal to start with, and now it has declined to lacking in normalcy. As you begin to look around and you even begin to inspect even the bookshelves, bagging, which, Bora, you're bagging all the Fabergé eggs and the nice silver boxes and a bunch of other lovely little bits that have been left around here. Dante, you just get this strange feeling that there's something in here. And it's not revealing itself anytime soon. It's almost as if you have to kind of be a bit more careful with your investigation. So I'm going to let you roll it again as you are trying to focus on it.
Okay.
However, this is your last chance to do so. And you want to know what, Leo? If you're gonna help Dante, I'll say do it with advantage.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate one more time.
Yep. Investigate with advantage. So roll twice, take the highest one.
Okay. Our Lady Moonbow, please help us. Our Lady Moonbow, please. 13.
Ooh.
You didn't say the whole thing. You went bah.
I will note that was actually enough.
Oh, thank God.
As you kind of take a step back, Leo, you focusing on this particular part of the story. You're looking to find anything that could link to the abnormalcy that you've been seeing throughout the entirety of this house. And with Dante's assistance, Dante, you begin to carefully go through all the books on the shelf this time around. You're even slowly feeling the bottom of each shelf, touching every book, and then something hits your pinky as you run it across one of the books. It doesn't feel like anything else. It's cold as stone. It feels like stone. It looks like a book, but it is not. As you hear spinning and whirling of machinery. As it runs out from the main part of this room all the way into the main hallway. And you hear a
If it's in the main hallway with
the sound of...
Sorry.
Yeah, it is the sound of moving wood and steel and machinery.
If
Citra, you hear this from downstairs.
Yeah, that would catch her ears, and she would assume that the two downstairs have everything under control, so she'd rush back upstairs thinking something happened.
Yeah, as you see from when you saw Helbram and Menos, Menos was kind of just keeping an eye, watching the windows, looking out for Gala, and Helbram is just like, I just need a few more minutes.
Alright,
I think I'm getting through.
you stay there. I just heard something. I'll be back.
And she, like, darts back up the stairs.
Yeah. As you are darting back up the stairs, you notice at the center of the stairs, what was that big plain piece of paneled wood along with the rest of this area? You see it is now an opened door.
Oh, did you guys hit a button or something?
She, like, kind of shouting up to the office.
Found something.
Well, there's a door now out here.
Door.
Ooh, secret lever to a secret door.
Secret tunnel. Sorry.
Ooh, okay.
People are so extravagant with their money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I take it away from them so they don't do dumb shit like this.
Citra just kind of approaches the door, doesn't go in, but she's trying to see if she can hear anything at least. Or see, because she can see.
You see as the door... It does begin to separate, almost as if collapsing on each piece. As it opens, it looks like it to be a lift system that is made for multiple individuals to step through. It will seemingly take you down to a lower level.
Huh. Well, whatever you did, you found it. Whatever this is.
Found something.
Found anything?
What did you do?
I don't know. I found a book and then it made this thing happen.
Well, at least you didn't get hit with anything.
Should we just wait for help?
By the way,
should we go ahead?
Helbram's still working on that last
Yeah,
space.
she said she's almost through with it, but like, yeah.
If you want to wait.
Okay, we'll wait.
Okay.
Just don't want to go in yet and go down.
Okay. You do wait a little while longer. And you hear some slight picking of something down from below. And then you hear the words almost as if like trying to do hushed excitement. It's like, cracked it, yes! And then there is a lack of sound. And Menos steps over. It's strange. As Helbram walks around the corner as well, with what looks like this giant crystal piece. And just barely holding on to it as much as she can. It's like black obsidian, but in the center of it is this deep glowing red.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, that's not creepy.
It's not doing anything, but it's freezing fucking cold.
Maybe you should let go of it. The last time we saw an orb thingy like that, it kind of killed someone.
It looks like this long shard, this long black obsidian shard crystal piece.
Yep, nope, still creepy.
And yeah. We're not going to be able to sell this.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Damn.
What does it smell like?
What does it smell like?
Mineral. Kidding.
Crave that.
Yeah, I was about to make that comment, but somebody beat me to it.
We crave that mineral. I think.
Christ
Crunchy
on a cracker.
obsidian.
Tastes like lacerations.
That's good to know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. It's hard to say exactly what it is, magically speaking. It is swarming with far realm magic. And it's almost as if it is a conduit for those who perform magic. However, its nature is undeterminable because nobody here can identify the damn thing.
Nope.
Alright, well I guess you can just leave it there then.
No.
As they kind of both look at each other and then back to you. I feel like we should take this with us at a certain point, like at least give it to somebody who might know what to do with it. I mean, we know a couple of artificers and
I'd have to agree.
local magic men.
Okay. Alright, we'll bring it with us.
I wouldn't bring it down
Bunch
to
of
that weird
dead weight.
elevator.
And see as Menos takes it by the hand and just bags it. We'll go to Moriarty's a little later then.
Moriarty's haven't been there in a while.
So you want to investigate this weird door that opened upstairs?
Yeah, what the fuck is up with
Don't
that?
know.
And you see as, the the footfalls. They climb up the stairs, and you can smell something from down below. It's just that musty, earth-like smell. Much like how you remember Rov's space. It was basically carved out of earth and stone. But it lacks that smell of rot.
Let's be extra careful down here.
Don't touch anything or kick him.
Alright, how about this? Menos, can you tell Gala I'm gonna bring Virgil in?
Yeah, could do that. And you see his pulls towards the ear. Gala? Virgil will be coming in with us. And on your side, Leodon, as it's being spoken back. And you can hear the double voice of Menos. Alright, just be careful, whatever you guys are doing. You're taking a real fucking long time.
There's a lot of shit in here.
You can't hear this. Yeah, you don't have the earring.
It's just the slightest delay.
Yeah.
Okay. Virgil!
Alright.
Virgil, come to me, baby!
As you call for it, Virgil swooping in through the front door and then coming in and landing on your arm once more.
Power.
Alright, but we're gonna go underground.
Oh no!
I know you hate underground. Don't worry, I'll keep you close and safe, bud.
And you can see as it's kind of nestling from your arm all the way up to the top of your shoulder. Just like stationed behind.
Can I pet him?
Alright, well, let's take this little doohickey down into the dirt, I guess.
As you guys all huddle into the elevator, Menos, however, as he kind of looks and very afraid to step on it. I feel like this might be overcapacity if I go in.
Alright, Menos, can you just hold all the stuff then?
I mean, I already am. Burrow, do you mind?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Don't want you to break your plates,
Alright.
bud.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
Alright, so it takes your couple of bags and just wraps them both around his big chungus arms, and I'll be right here waiting for all of you.
Got it, and Leo, you
Don't
got
be too
the
long.
earpiece, so we'll be connecting.
If there's
Alright.
a problem, you'll hear it from me.
Very well. As you guys pull one of the cage doors, as it
This is fine.
you see the lever that brings you down as you as it lowers and lowers and lowers.
Teacher at some point holds onto Dante's arm like, I don't like this.
Citra.
Oh boy. Oh no.
As you get closer and closer towards the bottom of this, the scratching that was in your mind earlier now begins to feel like clawing.
Teacher's just trying to shut her eyes and try to push it back like, nope, we're okay, we're okay.
Dante's gonna pull her closer and try to comfort her. It's alright.
You begin to hear the voice of Sov. Something is down here.
What?
You need to leave.
Citra holds onto Dante tighter, going, he says we gotta go. He's picking up on something.
I don't know how to make this thing go back up. Like, I'm gonna try to wiggle the lever.
Yeah, as you... It doesn't go back up.
Shit.
Yeah, Citra's at this point has a vice grip on you, Dante, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Alright.
I sense something
Hey, Citra.
down here.
Citra, look at me. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay.
Say that to him, he's telling me something's
breath.
down here.
Just take deep breaths.
As you guys pass, almost as if like a threshold, suddenly the air in this chamber becomes extremely thin. As passing by one of the metal bars, you see magical sigils begin to fill the entirety of this lift system. And as almost as if you guys are beginning to float in space. Sav, almost reaching out through one of the eyes, looking towards Dante, and muttering the words through Citra. Dante, you hear, "You're too late." And the eye begins to fade back, and you guys touch ground. And the gate behind you as you guys look, you see inside of this cave blackened obsidian everywhere.
This isn't good.
Bones of bodies. And 2 wooden doors that reach all the way to the back.
We shouldn't be here. We should just leave.
Can I try the lever again?
As you reach and grab it, it's locked. As if there's something that you have to bring back here in order to unlock it.
Oh god. Oh goddess. We can't go back now.
Yeah, Citra's ears are just pinned down at this point. She's not in a good mood.
The only way back up is forward, then.
Alright.
And Helbram, as she's like, currently standing here, I think I ended up with a little bit more than I asked for.
Citra quietly is just gonna give Dante another heal before anything else happens. Just, yeah. Click. Another 4 points.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Alright. So this is turning out to be way less easy than I thought it was going to be.
Well, whatever.
I'm so sorry.
Huge eye roll in the
fucking
background.
obviously.
Yeah. Whatever.
Don't
it is,
say.
Sov can feel it, and it warned me, and then warned you. So this can't be good.
Sorry, guys. Well, I mean, you guys are finding out the information you're trying to find, ish.
How do I know this has anything to do with that? This just seems really creepy and spells out death to me.
Yeah, I don't envy this scenario at all either. This is fucked.
That is the only person that has no idea who the fuck Sov is.
I have. Whoever you're talking about, you can talk about who the fuck ever. Black Cave made of fucking obsidian. They're way above me fucking pay grade.
Well, I mean, the good news is I can still cast magic, so...
Great!
Can you, I know I've already asked a lot of you, but can you cast some form of healing on me?
I got a fucking potion or two.
I can give you some. I can give you some of my grass if that helps.
No. Thanks for sharing, but, maybe later.
Alright, more for me.
So, it's gonna be a regular healing potion, so 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
So 6.
Alright. Oh, max!
Nice.
I'm not maxed out. I have
Alright. Well, you got a maximum amount out of that potion.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
you're not limping anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Thanks, Helbram.
Yeah. It's just kind of just still looking at the fucking cave of obsidian and the 2 wooden doors of mystery.
Alright, well, let's go investigate those doors, because there's no way out of here.
Hey, Helbram, whatever you might see happen, specifically around me, if it does happen, don't say anything to anybody. Thanks.
Okay.
It'll make sense if it happens.
I guess.
Trust me.
Okay, I guess. Fuck.
To the rest of the team,
All right.
yes, you're stressed out.
Okay, Leo, if I go down, there's a potion in my pocket. Can you just, like, dump it in my mouth?
Will do. My.
As you guys...
I'm gonna kneel down to Citra briefly, and I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder. Whatever happens, I need you to trust me. Both of you.
Well, I can't speak for him, but I can trust you. Well, I kind
You
of
did it once.
Does Sam say anything? Because he just said to both of you.
Sav is... in your mind, what was that clawing feeling is now viscerally ready, almost as if like a prowling animal ready to pounce. Ready to jump in at a moment's notice.
He's ready to just act right now if need be, so
I will keep you safe as best I can.
keep yourself safe too, because he did also react to Dante almost dying last time. I don't want anybody going down.
Of course. The only way out of this is forward.
Yep.
So, let's get a move on.
Alright, let's go. As he gingerly walks out, trying not to touch any of the obsidian walls.
As it's everywhere, the floor, the walls, the ceiling, all of it pure obsidian. As you go and traverse across this space, what was cold upstairs is now sub-zero here.
Thank God I switched her outfit.
Yeah. You guys are prepared for cold weather, but this is abnormal. There is something that just takes the heat away. As you walk up to the doors and you Leodon, with your passive, this is an experimentation room. The way it looks, the way it's designed, there are multiple two-legged bodies here, definitely planewalkers of all kinds, between even tieflings to humans to gnomes and elves. Every form of body is just wrapped in blackened leather and hung on a hook along one side of the wall. On the other side, there are just tools of every kind. You also see what looks like to be alchemical sets and spaces for small magical items. And in the center is this long table where there is a cold, dead Thaimian cross laid in the center of it. And towards all the way in the back is this blood-red coffin with the symbol of the Cross family on it, where there are chains that are just bolted around it to hold it tight, so that way it does not open. This entire room is dimly lit with a couple of torches. There is not a single living soul down here. You also notice it's the back, in which there's the coffin up top, table down below. There are 3 jars, massive jars, each with what looks like to be these runic scribings of every strange thing. And is your detect magic still up?
I imagine it's been longer than 10 minutes at this point.
Okay. Do you want to recast?
Shucks, why the hell not? I will use a spell slot to recast it. I believe I can do that as a Fearbold.
More than welcome to. As you begin to cast Detect Magic, the first hit of magic is sulfurous, rotting, pure rotting egg smell. Just nothing but formaldehyde and blacks. Ichor, it just, everything about it screams necromancy. All of this, everything that you see, the jars, the coffin, the body, the alchemical sets, the bodies along the wall, all of it, necromancy. And it almost makes you gag and reflex due to the pure negative forces from this level of magic.
Necromancy, a lot of it.
It's a honey ball of shit.
Oh, it smells so bad. It's everywhere. Is the body of Thaimian Cross giving off any necromancy?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Oh no.
Are we about to see some haunted stuff?
Can I do an investigation check?
Sure.
I'm gonna investigate
into the room. Okay. Anybody else that wants to do an investigation check?
Citra is just holding her attack to throw Word of Radiance at anything nasty.
Perfectly fine.
Alright, I'm gonna roll.
Okay. What is Burra doing during all this?
Daito?
Burra is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to take. Sorry about that. Please read that again.
What is Burra doing during all this?
He's just observing at the moment. Just writing at the moment.
Citra's waiting for anything to move.
Okay. So, you want to know what? I'm going to have Dante and Burrow make some investigations.
Got it.
So I already did mine. I got an unnatural 20.
Nice.
Unnatural 20.
Choice.
Ah.
A 2.
2.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about you, bro. I'm gonna account for your passive on this due to the familiarity of acknowledging the plates from earlier. There are notes. Like, there's not like piles of paperwork like they were upstairs. There are very, very few down here. There is one note in particular, almost as if to account for every single person that is ever antiquated with this entire endeavor. One goes out to the very man that raised you.
Oh no.
No. No.
Citra would hear that, just looking at it. Are you okay?
He double checks the notes.
This one letter accounts to an inquiry towards you in the memory of it all. It accounts that there are methods to assist with the raising of a dead person.
There are methods in supporting raising of a dead person.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell does that mean? What is this? What? No. Why? What does he mean by this?
By what?
No.
Something you'd like to share?
No.
Then we can't answer you.
I don't want you to answer me!
Could you stop screaming?
Just leave me alone!
Dante.
Bro storms off.
Where?
Into the corner or something.
I mean, there's
to the court.
There's the cave of black obsidian, and then there's this room.
Full of dead bodies.
You know what? He is not thinking. He'll storm off into the cave of black obsidian.
Alright.
Alright, how about my investigation?
And Dante. Yeah. Dante. You begin to find the research of the practice of necromancy. The Cross family has always been interested in a particular creature, and this is written in common, especially for you. There are details in the discovery of the body of a creature known as a Yugoloth.
Oh, fuck.
There are creatures from the abyssal realm that, and this is as far as notes go to dictate on creatures that are demonic, that are explicitly servants who serve for the express purpose of who has the best coin, who has the best things to offer them, and they'll do literally anything to provide for their masters, even in death or in life. And if it antiquates with a particular demon, they'll just do anything. Literally anything. Provide them any information, no matter how difficult it is to get it. As well as the information on the discovery of the amulet of the Red King. As it still remains a massive mystery, but the Yugoloth seemingly enjoys its presence when it is nearby, even though it may not ultimately give accurate information about the amulet of the Red King. It is noted that there are greater demonic masters that have owned that particular amulet. And at one point, a old Orcan warlord from back before the fall of Lumeria, some 6,000 years ago, had once used it to conquer and divide the lands that make up Alernon and Wallenstein collectively. Before its eventual demise, it was hidden away deep within the Underdark, before being rediscovered and brought back by a Lacarel Thavil. Lacarel, who had assisted in the research some 50 years ago, managed to assist the Cross family with finally getting a hold of one of these Yugoloths and subduing it, and then offering it gold, bodies, souls, riches, power, long as it sleeps in a protective case for a prolonged amount of time before being awoken again to perform a very specific task by the Cross family.
What task?
Could be anything. It could be to kill. It could be to kill a specific target. It could be to steal something from the Abyssal Plains. It could be anything. It has performed many tasks over the past 50 years. And there is a detailed detailed lists of every single action this Yugoloth has ever taken.
What's the most recent task?
The most recent task, and all the way at the bottom of the list, is establishing and emplacement of a group of individuals known as the Yaga Sisters near the Rythro swamps to assist in moving human bodies as it was successful in creating this line of communication and even performing tasks of the Yaga Sisters for a short amount of time. It returned back to the Cross House, where it wished to rest. It was rewarded with the body of a sorcerer that it had consumed its soul for it to regain its strength. That was 4 months ago.
Whose soul was it?
You can imagine noting the elven sorcerer and the chained body behind you.
Christ.
Any news on how to get out of here?
No, just notes for necromancy. And whatever's in that box. According to these notes, it's called a Yugoloth.
What?
A Yugoloth.
I don't think Citra knows what that is.
As you say the creature's name,
Fuck.
back at that box chain, you hear as the chains rattle along the coffin.
Citra backs up a bit. She's ready to shoot whatever she can.
I'll just sort of protectively step in front of Citra and get ready to have my axes out.
Sorry, correction. It's Chill Touch she's ready to throw out because Word of Radiance is 5 feet. She's not standing within 5 feet of that, so...
Yeah. Probably not.
No! She'll probably go with the one that has 120 feet reach.
As another hit from that coffin.
Well, we're about to find out.
And you see as Hellbram is, like, looking really concerned as she goes in and she pulls out a couple of the knives from her
Citra
belt.
would yell back into the cave, Buddha, something's coming out of that box!
We need to figure out what key we need, and we got to get out of here now.
Bra still has his head to his side. He's like, what is it?
I don't know, but it's not good.
Wait, what is that?
Bad thing, bad thing, bad thing.
As another hit, as one of the chains break and pop from one of the spaces, and comes to a still.
If she can see into it, she's launching a Chill Touch at it.
Bra readies his sword.
Alright. And as there's a long pause for this, Dante, make me a very quick perception check. Yep. Because you would be a little bit closer to it.
11.
Okay. Near that red coffin, you acknowledge that there is something next to it. A crystalline-looking key set beside this coffin. Just as a cool 30 feet away.
Oh, Lord.
And before you could even make a move, is the rest of the 2 points that kept this coffin shut pop off. And they... as you see the hood of it.
Guys, I know you don't want to hear this right now, but the key's right next to that.
Of course it is! Citra's just got Chill Touch ready to launch.
You see, reaching out from the side of the hood, these long greenish fingers as they wrap towards the front of the hood as it begins to open. And that is where we're gonna go ahead and end tonight.
Damn. Yes.
Y'all, you know something's wrong when Sob saying, y'all fuck up, go away, go back, go back.
That is a perfect cliffhanger right there.
So the heist is going splendidly.
Oh, it's going
so
great.
Far.
Yep.
I never said I was good at my job. I mean, that's why my leader is so done with my shit, is because I keep getting caught and he has to keep getting me out.
The rest of this team didn't know that.
So.
You need your skills.
Yeah. Strong feeling y'all are gonna see Soft 2.0 again. So.
He's back.
I love these battle cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been kind of teasing the Yugoloth for a little while.
Oh,
Why are we fighting a Yugoloth at this level?
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware. Don't worry.
So am I.
Oh.
So, before we head off for the night, we're gonna do some quick announcements, say our goodbyes, and then we'll be back next week. So, I'm so excited for next week, you guys.
Is this a horror? Well, you add a horror element to this one?
Yep.
Dude, this whole fucking setting is horror.
Siege was petrified.
I was in the throes of like, I want this to be creepy and unsettling as possible.
Well,
and I want that
yeah,
feeling.
the music and the music you chose made it felt like really unnerving.
Yeah. So, some quick announcements, and then we'll head off, and then my players can scream at me. Some quick announcements coming from me. Belkadis Necro Hunt has finally come to its end. We did a Q&A session last week, or the week before last at this point. JoeCat has officially put up the Q&A, so if you guys had any questions about me or my character as Enoch Solomon, you are more than welcome to take a stop by the comment section of that video. I might read them, I might not. But also, over on JoeCat's server, I have been getting plenty of questions here and there about some of my character decisions, so if you are looking for that, you can head to JoeCat's Hijack server and the Necrohunt spoilers area. I'd be more than happy to discuss a lot of that fun stuff. Another quick update. So, How to Be an Adventurer, still in production. I've been hard at work at it. I'm almost done with the audio, just right there. But I've been having a lot of fun with it so far, and then as soon as I start dropping into the video editor and everything's starting to piece together, I'll be doing some quick like previews over on the Patreon of how far visuals will be coming along with it as well. So if you guys are interested, please, by all means, if you want to help out over on the Patreon, it also helps out the show. I'd appreciate it. The other announcement that I have is that there will probably be a video that isn't How to Be an Adventurer related coming out in the next couple of weeks. I still have to record and edit it as well. This will not cut into How to Be an Adventurer time. Trust you me, these videos are very easy to edit, at least for me. I love doing detailed stuff like this. But yes, I'm just waiting on the last of some proofreading to be done. And I guess last but not least, in case if you guys didn't hear me at the start of the stream, or if you're catching up again, I am a partner over on Gamersubs. They'll be releasing a brand new Waifu Cup every week. This one being the Ninja, which is going out to my friend Devin. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, if you guys want to help out with that, please go to the website and use the code SHIEMPAI, SHIEMPAI, to get 10% off your final order with that. And that's everything. from me. So going across the table. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, by the way. Forgot to mention that. I plan on streaming Shadowbringers at some point. But right now, I'm currently helping Blue get through a realm
Bringing
Reborn.
a Guild Wars player over to Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So that being said, on to you, Blue, going across the table as we usually do.
Again, I'm Blue as Blue Kazanate. I play Siecha, our very terrified monk right now. Not much going on. I'm just continuously putting out art on Twitter, and hopefully in the future you'll be seeing more of my art with Aaron here. So leave an eye out for that stuff.
Yeah. And then it's Connor.
Hey, it's me. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and youtube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure to check out my DM's Guild, where I release 5th edition content, including the College of Distortion Bard, sort of a power metal themed Bard subclass. Should be coming out anytime here. Also, just a little fun thing I get to announce now. You can hear me as Captain Adrian Bakunin in Ghost Runner Project Hell.
Ooh.
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah, recorded that little bitty about a year ago. It was a lot of fun to do, and yeah, go check it out.
Yeah. Alrighty. And next up is Jade.
Hi, Jade the Firefox. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, DeviantArt, and stuff like that. By the time this episode comes out, my sketch commissions will be open. I'm gonna open up 5 slots, and that's all I gotta say.
Alright. And then last but not least, my good friend, Dead
Hey, this is Daitomodachi, aka Bra. I currently do not have any announcements at the moment. Just been working on channel stuff. And that's about it.
Alright. So, nothing else pressing.
Just what's going on in the game.
Nope.
Alright. So, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us. We love you so very much. And as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Later.
Have a good bye.
Konbanwa gozaimasu.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.